This is a sixth property here. If to each element of any row or column of a determinant, the equimultiples of corresponding elements of other row or column are added, then value of determinant remains the same here. Value of the determinant remains the same. That is, the value of the determinant remains the same if we apply the operation Ri implies Ri plus k into Rj, or Ci implies Ci plus k into Cj. Okay, just observe here. Let delta is equal to this determinant here. A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Here delta 1 is the determinant obtained by R1 implies R1 plus k into R3. Multiply third row by k and adding to the first row here. Okay, third row is this here. So this is the third row. Multiply each element by k here and adding to the first row here. So A1 plus k into C1 here. K into C1. A2 plus k into C2. A2 plus k into C2 here. And A3 plus k into C3. Okay. Suppose if you do like that here, then the value of the determinant remains the same here. The value of the determinant remains the same here. Okay. Just observe here. If to each element of any row here of a determinant, even you can take column also, the equimultiples of corresponding elements of other row or column are added, then the value of the determinant remains the same here. Okay. Here taking first and the third row here. In the third row, you are multiplied by k and adding to the first row here, we get this determinant here. Even though the value not changes here, it remains the same. Delta 1 is equal to delta only. Okay, this is a property here. You can verify here. Take this delta 1 here. Okay, so now delta 1 is equal to, using the fifth property here. Here each term sum of two terms here. Okay, each element sum of two terms in the first row. You can express as a sum of two determinants here. Hence a determinant of, right here A1, A2, A3 here. So A1, A2, A3. Then the second, third row keep as it is here. B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3 here. Then plus determinant of k into C1, k into C2, k into C3 here. K into C1, k into C2, k into C3, then B1, B2, B3, C1, C2 and C3 here. Okay. And then this is what here? This is delta. Therefore replace here by delta here. Therefore delta plus here. From first row you can take a k common factor here from the fourth property here. Okay, take a k common factor. K keep outside, determinant of C1, C2, C3. C1, C2, C3. Then the B1, B2, B3 here. Then the C1, C2, C3 here. Okay, we are taking a k common factor from first row here. Then right here the C1, C2, C3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3 as it is here. Then from the third property here, you are using a fourth property here by fifth property here. Okay, this is by property number 5 here, and here this is by property number 4 here. By property number 4. Okay. Then the third property, if two rows are identical, then the value of the determinant is what here? 0. Hence this is equal to delta plus k into 0. Therefore by the property number 3 here. By property number 3. Here you are using a fifth property. Here you are using a fourth property, and here you are using a third property here. Then obviously this is a 0 here, so remaining is what here? Delta here. Yes, so delta 1 is equal to delta here. So this is our required result here. Okay, 7th and 8th properties are there. So we are using these property while solving the examples here. Okay, proof not important here, even though I am explaining the property here. If in a determinant all the elements of any row or column are zeros, then the value of the determinant is a 0 here. Okay, that is the determinant of A1, A2, A3 here, then B1, B2, B3, 0, 0 and 0 here. Here third row all elements are zeros here. Then the value of this determinant is a 0. You can just observe here. Here A1 into B2 into 0 becomes a 0, minus of 0 to B3 is a 0 here. Minus A2, okay, minus of A2 into B1 into 0 becomes a 0, minus of B3 into 0 is a 0 here. Then plus A3 here. Plus A3, B1 into 0 is a 0, minus of B2 into 0 becomes a 0. Yes, all the terms becomes a 0, hence this is equal to what is 0. So any row or any column, if all elements are zeros like this here, then the value of the determinant is a 0. This is the 7th property here. And the 8th property, the determinant of a triangular matrix is the product of their diagonal elements here. That is a determinant of, okay, A1, A2, A3 here. Then 0, then B2. Here these three terms are zeros here. So it is a triangular matrix here. In that case, the value of the determinant is a product of the diagonal elements here. We can verify here. A1 into B2 C3 minus 0 into B3 becomes a 0 here. Minus A2 minus of A2 into 0 into C3 becomes a 0, minus of 0 into B3 is a 0 here. Then the plus A3 here. Plus A3 into 0 into 0 becomes a 0, minus of 0 into B2 becomes a 0 here. So just observe here, this is a 0 here. This is also 0. Remaining only A1, B2, C3 here. Therefore this is equal to A1, B2, C3. If it is a triangular matrix here, in that case the value of the determinant is a product of diagonal elements. Even this case also. So here A1 0 0, B1 B2 0, C1 C2 C3. And this is also triangular matrix here. In that case, the value of the determinant is product of diagonal elements here. A1, B2, C3. Okay, here prove that the value of this determinant is a cube here. Okay. So there is a 2a here as well as a 3a. You can make this term 0 using this value. Okay, multiply by 2, then subtract, this becomes a 0. Multiply by 3 here, then subtract here, then this term becomes a 0. Okay, therefore R2 gives a R2 minus of 2 into R1 here. Multiply R2 by 2 here. Okay, and subtracting the second row here. And R3, third row. Third row gives R3 minus of 3 into R1 here. So 3 into R1. Okay. Therefore determinant of, okay, here R2 and R3 changes here. First row remains same here. Only second and third row changes here. First row write as it is here, A plus B. So right here A plus B, A plus B plus C here. A plus B plus C. Okay. Then multiply 2 here, then subtract here. So 2a minus 2a it becomes what here? 0. So write here 0. Then 3a plus 2b here. 3a plus 2b minus of 2 into a plus b. So 2 into bracket a plus b here. Okay, multiply 2 here and subtract here. Then take 2 inside here. 3a plus 2b minus 2a minus 2b here. So 2b cancels here. 3a minus 2a becomes what here? A. Therefore write here A. So this is A. Next write here 4a plus 3b plus 2c. Okay, 4a plus 3b plus 2c here. And multiply by 2, then subtract here. Means minus of 2 into bracket a plus b plus c here. Multiply by 2 and subtract here. We get this one. Take a minus 2 inside the bracket here. Hence 4a plus 3b plus 2c minus 2a minus 2b minus 2c here plus 2c minus 2c cancels here. 4a minus 2a becomes 2a. 3b minus 2b is 1b here. 2a plus b. So right here 2a plus b here. 2a plus b. Okay. Similarly, multiply for 2 by 3 here. Subtract in the third row. Okay. So write this 3a here. So write here 3a. Multiply 3 here and subtract. Minus of 3a. It becomes a 0 here. So it is a 0. Okay. Then 6a plus 3b here. Okay. 6a plus 3b. Then multiply by 3. Then subtract here. So minus of 3 into bracket a plus b here. Hence 6a plus 3b minus 3a minus 3b here. Plus 3b minus 3b cancels here. 6a minus 3a is a 3a. It is a 3a. Okay. 6a minus 3. It is a 3a. Okay. Yes. Next 10a plus 6b plus 3c here. Okay. 10a plus 6b plus 3c. Then multiply by 3 here. Then subtract here. Minus of 3 into bracket a plus b plus c here. So a plus b plus c here. Hence this equal to here 10a minus of 3a. It becomes a 7a here. It is a 7a. Then 6b minus of 3b is a 3b here plus 3b. Then 3c minus 3c get cancels here, remaining only 7a plus 3b here. 7a plus 3b. Okay. Here 3a is there. Here a is there. Multiply 3 here and subtract here. Again this becomes a 0 here. Okay. Hence this is a third row and it is a second row here. So third row. Here's a third row minus of 3 into second row here. Okay. Hence this equal to here third row changes here are 3 changes. First and second row elements keep as it is. So write here a plus b, a plus b plus c here. Then 0. Then a 2a plus b, 2a plus b. Okay. Then 0 minus 0 becomes a 0 here. Obviously it is a 0. Multiply by 3. Then subtract here. 3a minus 3a becomes a 0. So this is 0 here. Then multiply by 3 and subtract here. 7a plus 3b. So 7a plus 3b minus of 3 into 2a plus b here. 3 into 2a plus b. Okay, multiply by 3 here and subtract here. Hence, here 7a and here 3 2s are 6 here. 7a minus 6a becomes only a here. Then minus 3 to b becomes minus 3b. Okay, 3b minus 3b becomes 0. So remaining only here. So write here a. Write here a. Then you know the last property here. Eighth property. According to eighth property, if it is a triangular matrix, in that case the value of the determinant is product of diagonal elements here. So a into a. Here these three terms are 0 here. Hence it is a triangular matrix, triangular determinant. Then multiply the diagonal elements here. It gives a3 here. So this is our required result here, a3, a raised to 3. Okay.